morning, everyone. I've completed 2 successful first weeks at my new job, and I think that 3 to 4 weeks is when things usually start to get a little more real. Like, obviously I've been doing real substantive work in the last 2 weeks, but it's still a little bit of getting your bearings, getting to know people, and I mean that kind of lingers for a while, I feel like, but I think especially once 3 weeks hit, it really gets more into routine and what it will actually be like. So we have an 8 a.m. meeting. It's an external meeting. We have meetings with people who are overseas in time zones that are much later than ours. Like, one of them, I think it's literally 5 p.m. for them. So I went to bed early last night. I was in bed by like 10 p.m. reading, which is good for me. I didn't look at the clock when I actually fell asleep, because I try not to do that, but honestly I don't read for too long. Like, I get tired relatively quickly, I'd say, when I read, and then I just pass out. So I think I got a good night of sleep and ready to tackle the week. And it's sunny today, which, like, waking up when the sun's coming in the morning motivates me so much more than cloudy days. It's 33 degrees outside though. That's freaking cold. I don't think it's been that cold yet. I'm trying this coffee for the first time. I made it this morning, the maple coffee from Trader Joe's. I think I've had the K-Cup version in the past, but not for a long time. And I heard that this was really good, and I ran out of my Sleepy Monk coffee that I order from home. For now, I have this bag of maple coffee, so maybe I'll get Sleepy Monk at Christmas time. So we're gonna try it. They have it, I was saying, they used to have it in K-Cup form, but now they just have like the ground coffee, which is great because that's what I usually use anyway. Oh, that's good. Yep, and I use the maple oat milk with it, so it's like the perfect amount of sweetness. What is a Monday if not mostly motivated by coffee? Am I right? Happy Monday. Okay, now we're ready. I put on this little cropped turtleneck from Princess Polly. I'm struggling with the lighting because this early I still get some direct sun that comes in, but I don't want to put the shades down too low because I feel like throughout the hour of this meeting, the sun's gonna go away and then it's just gonna be dark. So there's like still a little bit of light on here, but on camera, I don't think you can see it. I think it cuts off. 2 minutes until the call starts. So I'm getting ready with like my background notes and everything. Warming up my vocal cords since we all know that I just cannot speak. This is my last week before Thanksgiving. This Saturday, I'm flying back to Oregon and I'm spending the entire week at home. I'm so pumped for that. Honestly, I love Thanksgiving. I love being able to spend time with my family, be home for the holiday. Like, Thanksgiving is the most like cozy holiday to me, and I'm really excited. My sister's gonna be there. That's what we have to look forward to. So this week I'm also gonna be like slowly packing, prepping for going home for a week. I'm gonna work Monday through Wednesday remotely, so that'll be fun with the time change, but you know, that's the things we have to do. But then you're off at like mid-afternoon, so it's fine. I gotta jump on this call. I will see you guys after. That was good. We got done early, so now I'm gonna fill out a daily plan for Monday. I also figured that I don't actually do these every day. I kind of do them every other day because sometimes like tasks that I designate for this day get pushed and whatever. But Monday is always a good day to start off on the right foot and go into my Notion, because I have like a weekly template that I use, and add like my to-dos for each day. So then like I'll pull it from my long-term calendar. This makes me sound like I'm actually an organized person. I'm absolutely not. I've had to like drill these systems into my brain to make myself organized. I have another meeting at 10:30, so I have a little bit of a gap. And then I have one last like onboarding session that was pushed. It was rescheduled from last week. I have that today in the afternoon. So other than that, my schedule is pretty flexible, and then I can like get other things done that I need to do. Okay, time to turn on my like background music because my meeting's over. So we're gonna do I'd love to have the little like fireplace jazz music. I should also light a candle. I feel like I haven't lit a candle in a bit, and it's good morning, Baltimore. Much better. It's lunchtime now, and I wanted to take advantage of having daylight to show you guys what I got in my newly this week, or this month. I just picked it up last night. I did try it on last night already, but obviously I wanted to film it in the daylight. There's something in this pocket. Oh, it's one of these little do not eat packets. These jeans are brand new. I just took the tags off. They feel so nice. I've also had them before, and I was obsessed with them. I wore them so much when I rented them back in April, I think. So I got them again because I don't have black jeans that I really like, and I might end up purchasing these. Kind of fun. They have a raw hem on the bottom. They're the Happy Flare jeans by Hidden Jeans. I got them in my usual size, and they're a true size, but they have a good stretch too. So they're just the best. So yeah, I'm talking myself into purchasing them as we speak. It's like a fun fake leather bomber. I really like the look of leather bombers. I know they're very in right now, but it looks more red on camera, but in person it is like a darker cherry red, which I know is kind of a popular color for fall. This is by Capulet. I'm a little bit bummed because in the photo, and you can see there's buttons here, so there's space for it. They have a little like white furry collar that's detachable, but it didn't show up in my box. So, oh well, I mean, it's still an adorable jacket otherwise. It sticks to itself like that. So you just have to be cognizant of that. But I love the look of it. I think it's so fun. I do wish it was a little less like sticky looking and more smooth. Hattie Rust Bomber Jacket by Capulet. I got this one in a large, and I would say it definitely runs, it doesn't run small, but I feel like I wouldn't guess that this is a large. The photo doesn't have any sort of belt on it, but you see the collar? How fun is that? But this is the only thing in my box that this matches. So I don't know. This one is so cozy and fun, and this is like my ideal November kind of coat. It's honestly not super warm though, surprisingly. Like the look of it, it seems like it'd be thick, heavy, very warm, but it's really not. Like it's pretty lightweight, which could be a good or bad thing depending on, you know, the weather that you're wearing it in. This is by Lioness. I mean, it's still like a coat, but it's not a hefty jacket by any means. This is a small, and it definitely runs very large, so I'm glad I sized down. I think that's all they had also, but the reviews told me to size down. It's kind of like a moto style, and I love the little like fur trim on it. This one I've been eyeing for a bit. I think it was recently added to the sites by Avec Les Filles. It is the Croc Vegan leather trench coat. I got this in a medium, and I love it. I also went to an event last weekend, and I recognized it on someone. I was like, that's in my Newly closet that I have saved, and it's so cool. It's such a like fun twist on like a, you know, neutral looking trench with this croc pattern. I will say it came, I feel like it makes it look cheaper how it's like a little bit wrinkled, and I don't know, I gotta figure this out and like flattening it a little bit to try and make it look a little better. But it's pretty long. It goes down past my calves. Like I said, this is a medium. I think it runs pretty true size. I mean, it gives a fall look without being too hot. So again, I feel like this is more of an October piece because there were still warmer days, but we're gonna make it work. So cute. That's a fun addition to my Newly hauls, is like cycling in some work stuff. This is, I have particular outfits planned. You might be thinking, why do you need work clothes if you work from home? I've mentioned that I'm almost certain that I'm going on a work trip pretty soon after Thanksgiving once I come back. I thought this one was really fun because it has a little bit of like tapers in at the waist. You can button it and do kind of like this look, and it's lightweight, checkered pattern. I didn't realize in the photos, but it does have like nude, very subtle nude striping in there too. I thought it was just black and white, but I think I might wear it with either a gray skirt and tights or a black dress. One blazer option, and then I got another jacket that's like a little more of a statement. This one I was a little bit iffy on because part of me, when I saw the pictures, was like, this could either be really fun and chic looking or be serving grandma. But I really like the look of tweed blazers. I think it's so classy, and I have a ton of like classic blazers with the, you know, the collar and the whatever, but I really like the idea. I think properly styled, I have a pair of blue pants I got from Halara that I think would look really fun with this. I like the pattern a lot. It comes in a pink color and pockets all tucked weird, and a black and white one, but I wanted blue because I have a lot of black and white. The brand of this guy is Maeve, and it's the double-breasted tweed jacket. And I got it in petite, so I don't think they had regular left. And this makes so much more sense because I was like, wow, these sleeves are actually pretty short. And that's my Newly haul. So some fun fall things, some work stuff, a little bit of both. Okay, I'm putting together little chicken burrito bowls for dinner. So I chopped up some tomato, lettuce, I have guac and salsa here. Heated up some frozen corn. This is like lazy girl's guide. I got pre-cooked chicken and microwave rice. You know what? We choose our battles, and this is where we're at. So I'm doing jasmine rice this week. They're out of the brown rice I usually get. This is probably not gonna be very pretty, but whatever. Lettuce, some salsa. I also have cowboy caviar that could be good in this, but I feel like I have enough other stuff. And then I grabbed this. It was so busy in there that I just grabbed the first guacamole I saw. I didn't realize it was like Greek yogurt guac. I don't think I've ever had this, but it'll do the job. That is the burrito bowl. I normally would have black beans too, but I forgot to buy them, so. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday and we're starting off the work day. I'm wearing a headband that matches my sweater and I feel like it's a little bit much, but whatever. You guys know I'm working remotely right now, but I still like to get ready. I mean, it's my third week, so I'm sure I'll eventually hit that wall. I'm still in the like, I want to make a good impression. I don't know. Also, not even just for like other people, but I like to get ready because it makes me feel more like motivated, put together, presenting my best self, even virtually. So I don't know, it's a mental thing. It's like when you work from home, you kind of have to like create the workspace and environment that makes you feel the most motivated, having routines, whatever that is. And for me, I know that getting ready does help with that. Part of that is wearing perfume and smelling good. So I'm so excited that I got some new Dossier perfumes to share with you guys. I know, I talk about them all the time and I wear them all the time. So if you don't know Dossier, they replicate kind of like inspired scents by luxury high-end fragrances, but the cost is like a fraction of what you would pay for the designer. This one is their Musky Gaillac. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. But it's inspired by Le Labo Gaillac 10 Eau de Parfum. This is a 20% concentration. Their concentrations are high, so then you get that lasting effect. This is like different for me, but I really, really like the kind of like gender neutral, musky, like warm scent. Essentially, it's all about kind of getting rid of that designer brand name markup because you're paying so much just for the name of luxury perfumes, but Dossier still has that same high quality luxury effect. They're also made in France, where the perfume capital of the world is. All of the ones that I've tried have smelled identical to the ones they're inspired by. It is uncanny. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. The price range of Dossier perfumes are like $29 to $59. This one is Gourmand Patchouli, and it is inspired by Thierry Mugler Angel de Eau de Parfum. And it's like berry, passion fruit, honey, caramel, vanilla, which are all very much predictable scents for me. Oh, this smells so nice. I think I might wear this one. Actually, I'll wait until I smell the last one. I mean, I've already smelled these, but I need to like see what feels like me today. Okay, the last one is Fruity Brown Sugar. Also something very up my alley. It is inspired by YSL Montpellier Eau de Parfum. I'm working on my French, so don't judge me. I'm doing my Duolingo every day. I'm on 38 days, okay? This one's 18% with notes like bergamot, raspberry, pear, jasmine, brown sugar, patchouli, amber, vanilla. Oh, yep, this smells expensive. Okay, I think I'm gonna wear this one today. I haven't tried this one on my own skin yet, so we'll see. It smells so fresh and clean, but also sweet. So highly recommend checking out Dossier if you're trying to mix up your scents going into the fall and winter, want to try something new but don't want to break the bank spending hundreds of dollars on one single tiny bottle of fragrance. If you go on the website, you can see just how many different options they have, and they're adding new ones all the time. You can also get a few of their most popular ones at Walmart, so you can check out their store locator. I just love them so much, and this is also a great gift for the holidays. I will have a link down below. Check out my code 10Kristee for 10% off on Dossier. It's already such a good deal, so a little 10% is even better. Link down below. Check it out. Thank you, Dossier, for sponsoring this, and use my code 10Kristee for 10% off. Cheers. Now I'm gonna be smelling great just sitting here. You know, when you're just like going about your day and you get a whiff, you like put your arm up and you're like, okay, it's later. I had my morning meeting, which was like our all staff meeting where we went over updates from the last 2 weeks. We have them bi-weekly, so every other, which is kind of nice because in the past when I've had staff meetings every single week, it gets a little bit repetitive because there's less developments week to week than every other. And I just had lunch. I didn't film it, but I haven't been loving avocado toast as much with my water, which has been my every single day food for years. So I've been eating more like lunchy food. So I had a little like chicken rice heat up situation. But yeah, and now I'm taking my supplements. I'm saying this because I always take them right after I eat lunch when I come to like wash my dishes, because I'm already in the kitchen and I remember and I was supposed to take them with food. My 5-HTP and my Ritual Symbiotic Plus. And I also take an omega-3. I just got this at Trader Joe's. It's supposed to be odorless, but omega-3s are it's fish oil. So like now I have another meeting, like a little check-in call in like 5. So I'm gonna jump on that and then just work from home for the rest of the afternoon until I have like a coordination call towards the end of the day at like 4. I feel the slump coming. I'm like feeling tired already and it's almost 3 o'clock. 2:45, like clockwork, the 3 p.m. slump always hits. Happy Tuesday. I don't have any big plans tonight or small plans. I don't have any plans. I might go to the gym and work out. I've been really liking getting to bed early and reading. I want to finish the Glass Castle tonight. I don't know if I'll actually get it done tonight. I think I'm in the like 80% range. I love the book though, and it's not like I want it to end, but I feel like I've been reading it for a while just because I haven't been as focused on it with work and everything. Also, I think I might want to watch the movie when I'm at home with my family. I don't know if that's like a good family film. Why am I saying this now? I need caffeine. That's where we started with this. The workday is done. We had like kind of a later call in the afternoon, like I said. So I just put on workout clothes. These leggings I got recently from Halara. They do a little booty ruche. I think I'm gonna do a leg workout. How motivated I feel. I had a little caffeine this afternoon. Like I said, I drank some Alani Nu at 4, 3, whatever. And we'll see how much energy I have. But God bless having a gym in my building. Like I feel super, super grateful for that, especially when it gets so dark. It's like even less motivating to go outside and go far away to a gym. So that is you. I feel for you. Sending love. Recognizing the little things that make it more difficult. But yeah, I'm going downstairs, so like I have no excuse. Morning. I don't have any meetings, so it's pretty chill, and then at lunchtime I'm going to take the train up and spend the afternoon working from the Capital One Cafe, which is in kind of like lower Central Park area. It's like around 59th. I'm doing that because first of all, it's nice just to get out of the apartment, which I haven't really done very much in my last couple weeks of working so far. Usually I just have meetings sprinkled throughout the day, so it's easier to be here and take them in like a private space so I'm not disrupting people, but I do like a good coffee shop workspace, y'all know. So I'm gonna go up to Capital One Cafe because I'm also after work hopping straight over to 9 which is a plastic surgery place, and I'm gonna get my Botox touched up. So I talked about it last week, how I was like intensely focused and I had this moment of realization that I was clenching my jaw, which I used to do before my master Botox. And you guys, I've loved having the master Botox so much, and I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's not fully back. Like they're not back to where they were. It's been 3 months since I got the Botox, which is supposed to last a few months, but I think I'm noticing it more this side because this was the bigger side to begin with. I think it's coming in more. I'm gonna go see Nurse Tara, who I went to last time. Loved working with her. Kind of like a little touch-up appointment, and it's up on the Upper East Side anyway, so I was like I might as well just like go there for the second half of my work day and already be there for my appointment. I finished the Glass Castle, and I think I was talking about it yesterday, how I wanted to finish it, but also it was so good that I didn't want it to end, and I really, really liked it. I would definitely recommend it. I know why people rave about it. Like I'm not first person to talk about this by any means, but I do think maybe because I'd heard so much about it my expectations were a little bit high. Like, I really liked her storytelling, but I just thought there would be more like reflection and emotional context to like how, like, there wasn't enough adulthood in it. I mean, obviously it was a memoir about her upbringing, but like, yeah, so now I've started a fun, lighthearted book that's called, it's like a fictional, it's one of those like cheesy holiday romances, because I just felt like I needed one of those in my life. It's that season, you know. I'm wearing the knit sweater. It's time to read a cheesy romance. The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. So, I think it might be relatively new. It doesn't have a ton of reviews. I've read one chapter and it's cute so far. I like the writing, it's like comical. So I'm gonna eat some food, head uptown, work from the cafe, and then go see Nurse Tara. No meetings, doesn't have to be professional. I'm wearing leggings. These are the padded off ones from Halara, and Timberland boots. This sweater is American Eagle. It's like a nice knit pattern, and this jacket I got in my Newly box this week from Lioness. So let's go. Looks like it's already Christmas at the plaza. Okay, the Capital One Cafe was completely packed. So, I know this is outdoors, but like, at least there's space here. Getting ready for my appointment now. It'll be good to get Tara's opinion and see what all we need to do and how much we want to go with. I am about to run out the door. Some last minute plans came up. Basically, my friend had an extra ticket to the 1975 concert tonight, and she was like, do you want to come with me? And I said, of course. So I'm going to the concert. I was just scrambling. I was getting ready while like FaceTiming Sophie and Sierra, because we said we were going to FaceTime today. So yeah, I went to the appointment at Neinstein Plastic Surgery. Got a little more Botox. She put 30 units in the larger side and 20 in this side. So it'll be a few weeks before it like fully shows up, but that's good. And I'm just excited to not be like clenching and stressing. I mean, I'm gonna be stressing, but without clenching my jaw. And I just threw on this outfit that I think won't be warm enough for the outside world, but I'm just walking to the train, and the trains like basically take you right to MSG. So I think it should be okay. And in the arena, I'm sure it'll be warm enough. I wanted to wear a long sleeve under this. I'm just wearing this little like tank top bodysuit, but I realized it was in the wash. So I'm wearing the pleather red bomber jacket from Newly and just Zara jeans, and I'm wearing tennis shoes to be comfy. And let's go see the 1975. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. I'm so tired. The concert last night was so much fun. I'm so glad that it popped up, that I was able to go at the last minute. And they just put on such a good show. I haven't seen the 1975 live probably since like 2014, 2015. I just forgot like how many true bops that they had. Like 2015 Tumblecore music was coming on. I was like, okay, yes, so many of these songs were like so important to me at one point. The whole like set design was so cool, and the way that they did the show, they had these TV screens that had like old video clips, and they had like a multi-level like house setup, like a living room and a little roof that he sat on at one point. It was just very well done, and like the colors and lights and all of that. It was so good without being over the top. My hair is really looking rough. I want to get a lot of sleep tonight, but one of my other friends invited me to go out with her and her friend, and I'm like, I want to go. I should go, because also I'm going home on Saturday and I'm not going to see my friends for like a week. So like, you know what? I'll drink some coffee and I'll be fine. I'm so weak these days. I have a meeting at 10, which it's not even like my organization. It's like the big broad organization that we sit in. I guess they do these like monthly, and I don't really think they're that necessary to go to. Like, I think it's kind of optional, but the woman running it reached out to me yesterday and was like, hey, I saw you're a new staff member. Do you mind if we introduce you and you can say some things about yourself at this meeting? And it's like a huge invite list. I don't know how many people are actually going to be there. That's why I'm like getting ready. This is my only meeting today, and now you put on makeup and you're like, that's not much better. That's where I'm at today. Happy Thursday, folks. I really need to like get the ball moving on preparing to go home though. Like, I can't believe it's on Saturday. Trying to also get as much done the next couple days work-wise, so it doesn't all like pile on right before Thanksgiving. And when you're watching this, I'm already at home, which is exciting to think about. So, okay, cheers. I need to drink more of this coffee before this meeting and get my life sorted a little bit more. I'm in sweats again. I had no meetings today. I mean, I did have that thing earlier in the morning, but I just like said a brief introduction, and they did a lot of like admin business that was kind of far removed. That wasn't super relevant to me, but it was still just like nice to meet other people, I suppose. But yeah, otherwise it's been a very chill work day. I stayed here and I was just kind of like focused on things that I'm working on, and also like helping out with things. People were emailing me, blah blah blah. You know how it goes, but nothing big to report. I feel like I've been catching myself, I don't know, I don't want to like say this and it come off the wrong way, but I feel like I'm catching myself like being a little bit like trying to do everything because I feel like in my old roles I've been in really small teams and NGOs where it's like me and one or a few other people, and I've always been the person that's like the lowest ranking, and so I do everything as far as like, you know, I do policy stuff, but I do like logistics and planning and organizing details of like event things, and I don't even know, just like, if you know that kind of role where kind of like a startup environment where it's all hands on deck and you're kind of just doing everything, I'm very used to that. And so I think an adjustment for me in this new role where we have a bunch of people, we have other people who are doing like coordination stuff and that's their job, and like my job isn't that, and I'm just so used to like, okay, well how can I help with, you know, getting this background paper, blah blah blah, and it's like, that's not my job anymore. So I'm like falling into these, not anything major, but just I've noticed it in my headspace because I'm always like, my first reaction is like almost kind of micromanaging of like, oh, you could do it like this or blah blah blah, and I have to like step back and say, other people do that. Like, I don't have to be having all my hands and everything. But not in like, I don't know, I don't want this to come off as like I'm over, you know, I'm butting into other people's work, because I'm really not. I'm just like mentally catching myself wanting to do those things, and I have to remind myself like, that's other people's job and I don't have to do everything. Like, we have student interns that work with us here, and I've never had interns, which is great, and it's a really nice change, but it's also just weird for me because I'm used to like, I don't know, doing it all and doing the communications and all this stuff. I don't know if sharing this is helpful at all, but I'm sure that other people can relate. If you've even been like in the reverse, we're going to somewhere in West Village and gonna do a couple of drinks. You guys saw I went to the concert last night. I was feeling a little bit dead this morning, and so when she texted me, I was like, I don't know if I want to do anything crazy. So I might just go for, oh, there's my light. I might just go for like a drink or two and hang out with them for a bit, but I don't really want to be out very late. I mean, 7 is early to start, so that's all good. I'm just wearing a bodysuit and jeans, revolutionary. And I'm about to put on my coat. I haven't decided if I'm gonna wear a headband or not, because my hair is just like a little greasy look, and I feel like some might help, but I don't know how it will look with this. This is the Avec La Fille coat that I'm renting. Let's see what we got, what we're working with. Does that like throw it off? Does that not match the whole croc pattern? I'm wearing these Abercrombie jeans. They're like the Curve Love Cake Flare jeans with the booties that I love from Target. My friend's on her way, so I'm gonna go. Okay, you guys, it is 4 p.m. and I must admit that it has been a work from couch day. I didn't have any meetings or any like obligations on my schedule. I just had like the whole day free to work on my own stuff. So I was doing mostly just like research, reading, writing, compiling sources for something, just been able to focus. And it's been really relaxed, which has been great. So I fully intended, I think I even said when I was getting ready, like, yeah, I'm kind of tired and I'll probably just go for a couple drinks and hang out and leave early. That did not happen. The narrator was like, bitch, you thought a little bit difficult to wake up. So that's why I treated myself to a Friday morning coffee out, and I went to Coffee Project and got a cappuccino and a little pastry this morning, like laying clothes out, packing. I have some things. My suitcase is ready. I've started putting a few things in it. I'll probably finish off my work day and then vlog a few clips of me packing and wrap up the vlog for the week, because I am not going anywhere tonight. I just want to focus on packing, cleaning, and getting ready to leave tomorrow. I checked into my flight. It's at 11 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll probably leave here at like 8 or so. I have my teeth whitening trays in, so it might be a little bit annoying to listen to. But I forgot that I was planning to vlog this whole packing thing, and that didn't really happen. But you didn't miss anything exciting. So all the clothes and outfits that I was thinking of, and shoes even. I'm not bringing that much, like I said. And then I had this whole side empty, so I'm gonna have makeup, toiletries, a couple jackets. I might just pack a puffer vest because I have room. And that should be it. So very simple, very easy. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's gonna conclude this work week in my life vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was another good, solid third week. Very relaxed, honestly. So I'm just embracing it. Flying in the morning, like I said, so I'm gonna start a new vlog for my trip home. Stay tuned, subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I will see you in my next video next week. Bye.